Take one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another I.F.A.T.S podcast. Today we have a very, very special guest, professional drummer, member of I.F.A.T.S, a close friend. Actually, he is my big brother. So I'm not going to even say like, he is my big brother, Mr. Gregory Austin Sr. What's going on with you, man?
Oh man, I'm blessed. I'm good.
All right, all right. Well, man, we're gonna get right into it, man. You know, I know you're a busy man, so we're gonna get right into it. Anyway, tell the folks where you're from, man, if you don't mind.
I'm from San Francisco, California, born and raised. For those that don't know San Francisco, I was born in the Fillmore district.
All right.
San Francisco, 1955. I don't mind sharing my age.
Well, you know, that's what this is all about. Us old folks really want to really know music anyway.
Oh, yeah.
No, young folks, calm down. I didn't mean that question. Just calm down. In any case, man, hey, look, man, I did say in the beginning that you're a professional drummer. How long have you been playing drums, man?
I've been playing since I've been 15 years old, and yeah, for a long time.
Okay.
You know, over about 50 years plus, I guess.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: who were your early in? I mean, what made you want to start playing drums? I should say.
Okay, that goes back to the neighborhood I lived in. I grew up in San Francisco in the Fillmore district, and I lived in the East Valley area. And at that time, there was a lot of bands, and we had some amazing musicians in the neighborhood. I can name a few.
Okay.
Probably a whole bunch, but right off the top of the head was the Ross family: Fred Ross, Alan Ross, Frank Lemon, who's no longer with us. Alan is no longer with us, but Fred Ross and Thomas Baldwin were the instrumental people that got me started on the drums. But actually, I started before I played the drums. I was in the band with Frank and Alan and them, and we had a band called the Soul Reflections. Believe it or not, Tyrone, I was a stand-up frontman doing James Brown.
That's funny. Now that's a new one. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, before you go any further, so what year was that when you did all that? I'm trying to chronicle this.
1969.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking, because it was around 69, around that time.
All right.
Yeah. And I lived in the housing projects, and Fred and Alan, they lived right around the corner from me.
Mm-hmm.
They lived in the Victorian flat. So we were always doing music. So to answer your question, and then eventually I morphed into being a drummer from hanging around drummers.
Okay.
Frank Lemon was a drummer, Alan was a drummer, and Thomas. And so they started me out. They gave me my first drum set. I called it a Frankenstein kit because it was different drums.
Put it together, huh?
Yeah, it was a hodgepodge of drums.
All right.
That's how I got started. That's how I got started playing the drums.
All right. Well, I know she had mentioned Fred Ross. Believe it or not, we're actually going to do an interview with Fred Ross very, very soon. Probably by the time this is posted, we probably already done the interview with Fred Ross. Yeah, he is very big in the Bay Area, man. Actually, the Bay Area is full of talent, as you well know.
Yeah.
As you definitely well know. So, hey, all right. So let me ask you this, man. So, are you with a band now, or what are you doing right now?
Yeah, I'm playing with a band now. It's about 9 pieces, and the name of the band is called Chili Funk.
Okay.
And we are a band of seasoned musicians. Everybody's been in other bands. Like one of the saxophone player, Mario, he's playing with Marlo.
Okay.
And it's just these cats that are, older gentlemen. And what we do is we're doing some originals, and we're doing some covering. Some of the covers is Latin funk, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I've been doing that for like the last 3 years now. I've been in that band.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you guys are primarily in the Bay Area? That's where you're. Okay.
Primarily in the Bay Area. We got a gig coming up on the 27th at Bistro 880. That's down in California. We'll be there on the 27th.
Okay. Before you go any further, for you folks that don't know, when we say the Bay Area, we mean surrounding cities around San Francisco. That's from the Bay Area, from San Francisco, Oakland, and all that. We call this the Bay Area. So that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, so I've been working with these guys. It's like almost 2.5 to 3 years now.
Okay.
And we've had a little ups and downs. You know how it is being in a band, but we've been consistent. So I've been doing that. I play at church on Sundays over in San Francisco.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I'm currently doing.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's a lot of personalities in the band, and I can imagine, it's like growing up with siblings. Somebody did something they weren't supposed to do, and vice versa. So I get it, man. I definitely get it, man. So let me ask you this, man. I mentioned that you're a member of I.F.A.T.S. So can you tell me what your experience has been being on I.F.A.T.S?
Oh man, it's like it's a combination of going back down memory lane. Because when I log on to it or I get notifications, people are sharing songs that I know about but I forgot about.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yes, it does. That's the whole premise.
When I listen to them, it's like I say, it's going back down straight up memory lane. I can remember what I was doing in junior high school. You know what I mean?
Right.
Your prom.
Yes.
The first girl I kissed.
Okay, well, that don't go no further. We already we know where y'all deep. Okay, all right. No, I get it.
Oh man, I love the connections.
Well, that's good to hear. That's really good to hear. I say this all the time. I tell everybody that I've interviewed that that's the whole premise behind it. For everybody to, it's just, you hear the regular songs on the radio all the time. It's on the tip of my. I can't even think. Well, ain't no stoppers now, which is a great song, but they play it so much. So you want to hear the songs like, say you're playing the Blue Magic's album, the first album, and Sideshow is pretty much the hit, and a couple other songs. But you play something like "Love's the Answer" or "The Answer to My Prayers." Well, that's something that we've already liked, but we just didn't hear on the radio. That was like the I don't want to say ghetto, but that was like homegrown, hit that everybody liked. So I get it, man.
Exactly. Like, when people start playing, see, because I'm glad you said it, because see, a lot of the songs that come on your site, I've played them before being in bands through the years. You know what I mean?
That's the connection.
The stylistics, the Temptations and all that stuff.
Right.
All these songs, but it's just the memories, dude. It's a beautiful vehicle just to sit back and I can sit there and just scroll all day. Everybody's posting songs. Matter of fact, I made a playlist.
Well, I don't doubt it.
I got 2 playlists. It's just
Well, I think it's really the members, yourself included, that make I've said this over and over again. I just oversee it along with the administration, but you guys put the content in it, and I love the members that give a little history or give a little text about the artist or about when it came out, because I think it's very important for not just to reflect on the songs that you forgot about or you haven't heard in a long time, but to know a little background about it. If somebody can put that in, that's just another learning tool,
Right. Because like you say, us OGs, we know about a lot of the artists, but then the younger generation that's coming up, they ain't never heard of Blue Magic.
Right. Exactly.
Or stylistic people think Blue Magic is hair grease. Okay.
Well, stop. But the funny thing about that, now they'll hear a song that's been sampled. They'll sample a Blue Magic tune and say, well, who is that? That's so-and-so. Well, no, this is where it started. This is the root of it. So yeah, I've heard that so many times with I'd play a song and say, wait a minute, that's a rapper someone. I said, no, trust me, stop it. Yeah, he wasn't there. He wasn't even born when it did this.
Yeah, it's like they say in my business, the old school,
right,
is the I can use another word, but we say it in another way. But the old school,
right?
Jeffrey Osborne, and he said that at his concert. Yes, he said, remember the old school stuff. It's classics. It's timeless.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you could sing along with it and know the words.
Oh, tell me about that part.
I mean, Jesus. I mean, you hear some of these songs now, and they're talking so fast, and my grandkids, God bless them, but I don't get it.
I think with your platform that you guys have going on as a musician, I think my musician friends would appreciate it. The recordings that we listen to is actually people playing in the studio.
Say that.
Actually, you listen to Earl Young and them, and
perfect. I was just going to mention Earl, and actually, you're friends with Earl on Facebook, right? Yeah. I see you guys going back and forth and stuff.
And a lot of people don't know Mr. Young played with all these groups.
Oh yeah, we go from the Intruders. I mean, all the way to anybody in Philly International. Yeah.
Yeah. And then a lot of people don't know he's a drummer on Diamond. Be thankful for what you got.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of outsourcing.
Yeah, so I'm very appreciative of the effort that you and your staff are putting into your website, man. So positive shout out to everybody. I don't know him. I never met him. I just know you because you're my little brother.
But yeah. We don't want to get into that, folks. Trust me, it's not good. Well, it is, but it's not. If you know what I mean. But anyway, man. No, I just think that I think the world of you. You already know that, and I wanted people to know, who you are, and I actually this platform is to introduce people that are on the page, to actually hear them talk and get their take on how they feel about music, because most of the people that are on the page, they're very passionate, and I love that because that's what it's really all about. It really truly is all about that, man. Let me go ahead.
Like with the format that you have established, it's really good for people to be able to just sit down and relax and then read some of the positive feedback. So
right.
When I post something, I don't know these people, but it's just like, they be thumbs ups and
right.
Hearts and stuff. And,
we are a family, man. We are truly a family, man.
It touches you that way. So
yeah.
I hope continued success, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's just like, it's pure.
Right. Well, I did mention in the very beginning that you were a drummer, so there's probably some kids or some older people out there that, that might want to take that up. I mean, do you have any advice or a technique or something you could share with the audience?
I would start, if there's something any instrument that you want to do, try to start by getting a lesson from somebody that knows the instrument, so you have the right kind of technique so you won't hurt yourself.
Right.
Like touching pianos and instruments, guitars and drums.
Right.
You can start from there, but if you are a fast person, a fast learner, and you're just inclined to learn music, go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Tutorials and start with one tutorial. I've been playing for years, and I never mastered my instrument because school ain't never out. So
right. You know what? I want to stop you right there because I'm glad you said that, because you can, you never stop learning. You never stop learning, no matter what it is, and I'm glad you said that, because a lot of people think that, you just take a class or whatever and you're good to go, but you're going to, even though you're a professional, you're still learning, techniques and all that. So I'm glad you said that, man. That's very important.
Yeah. That's what I recommend. I mean, that's when I started, because I had people that were pushing me.
Mm-hmm.
Alan used to get on my case if he'd give me a rudiment of exercise, and I come back next week and he's like, "What you been doing?"
Right. Right.
And then I find, like I said, if people can't afford to pay somebody, if somebody's giving you that valuable time to teach you an instrument, don't waste your time and their time.
Okay, great advice. Let me continue with that just a little bit more. Okay, now getting an instrument now. Well, I mean, you can probably go on Amazon and get a bass for $100, but I'm just saying a lot of instruments, especially the drums, get pretty expensive. So I mean, would you recommend like a pawn shop or something like that where they can get this starting?
I mean, if you go by a pawn shop and you see something you like, you probably can talk them down in the price.
Right.
But I recommend there's sites now that you can go to, like Sweetwater Music. You can go to their site. They got used equipment.
Right.
Facebook Marketplace is a good one. Just be mindful that if you meet somebody at Facebook Marketplace, do it in a public place.
There you go. Good advice, because your safety is first. Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
I've gotten equipment off of Facebook Marketplace at really just rock bottom prices. But it's always good to start out with a basic good instrument, and then you can always upgrade.
Okay.
But if you can afford some top of the line stuff, go for it. But most people,
we're right. That's why I mentioned that, because a lot of people just don't have the money. They want to play that particular instrument, but they just don't have the money to buy that.
No, but you can buy used. And then if you have a friend that's a musician, you probably could collaborate with him and say, "Man, I'm thinking about buying XYZ."
Right.
And they might have an outlet. The more you just shop around.
Okay.
But pawn shops don't really give you much bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm.
But then they do have different music sites that you can go to for used instruments, especially on social media.
Right.
Just be wary, because some people want you to send money and all that. See, I I got issues.
Well said. Well said, man. That's great. Well, hey, man. First of all, I got just one last question that I've always asked everybody, and it's this. Now you got to answer this. Well, you don't have to, but I'm asking you to answer. If you had one last song to listen to, what would it be and why?
If I had one last song that I had to listen to,
and we couldn't hear no more after that. That's it. You can hear no more music. This will be the very last song you can hear. What would it be and why?
Wow, dude.
I know, but you can only pick one.
Okay, I'm gonna pick one because it was my mom's favorite. It'd be an OJ Stairway to Heaven.
All right, yeah.
If you listen to the lyrics.
Oh yeah, come on, man. That's on the family reunion now, man. Come on, man. You know I know that. Yeah, that. Come on, man. I remember I've been to so many parties when that was playing back in the day, boys.
Then I do have one more. You probably might want to hit this.
Okay.
Donny Hathaway, Thank You, Master.
Yes. Oh, another clap, man. Look at you, man. Okay, I'm gonna let you get away with two. See, you only supposed to get one. I'm gonna let you get away with two. All right. But hey, man. Now you got upcoming gigs. You got a link or something the folks can know about. You can tell them about.
I got a Facebook. I mean, they can look me up on Facebook, Greg Austin. You know.
Okay.
Greg Austin Sr. It's nothing fancy. I got, you log on and then I post what the band is doing, and then you see some posts because I try to post positive stuff all the time.
Right, I agree.
Anything that's music related, I post it on my Facebook page, so people can look me up on Facebook. It's Greg Austin Sr. They'll see this big nose on there.
Well, go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I mean, like I said, I don't have a lot of irons in the fire because, I would say this. A friend of mine named Harold Day, he just posted something on Facebook about a lot of venues are closing because people are not going out since COVID.
Right.
A lot of venues that were doing live music are shut down now because people it's waned. It's just
sure.
So support live music. That's all I got to say.
Hey, amen to that, man. Because we are rich here in the Bay Area with that, man. We can go from the 3 T's to Sly and the Family Stone, Nada Michael Walden, Santana.
Warren Escobedo. Buster's in Calistoga. Fred Ross got his thing.
Right.
I'll be hanging out with these cats.
Well, no, I've actually last time I saw you play was in Calistoga with Fred Ross and Sheila's baby brother. Yeah, I was there.
That's right. Yeah, we played up there for that.
That's right. Your brother was singing at that. Matter of fact, your brother Gerald was singing.
That was a gospel thing I put together for Buster because Buster's an ordained minister. Buster preached that day.
Oh, okay, amen, man. Look at you.
It's just a connection. I mean, I'm blessed, Tyrone. I've been playing for so long. I'm not musically trained. I've just been self-taught and just been around. I've been blessed to be around some world-class musicians, bro.
Right.
And when you hang with that, when you hang with people like that, you can not only but to be humble.
Yes.
And that's been my journey.
Well, man, you know what? It's been an amazing one, and I know you're an amazing person. And you know how I feel about you, man. The love is real deep, man. I just want to thank you so much for doing this for us. I know the members are really going to get a kick out of this. So, man, Godspeed. I love you, and I'll be in touch, right?
Okay, if they inbox me, asking some personal stuff, I won't reply.
Don't listen to him, y'all. That was Mr. Gregory Austin Sr.
Take one.